people saying that they can get their free movies and TV shows and sports networks and all that kind of stuff free. They're going to be getting it off of this.
Do you have these Android boxes?
We do.
We do sell Android TV boxes here at London Drugs.
Do you want to pay for it? Do you want to try to get it for free?
You get free content.
The Kodi app is where you get all your freebies from.
This has something called Kodi built into it.
Kodi is kind of how you get the free live TV.
Kodi gets you access to free stuff.
The people who are hosting those streams are robbing the bank. You're just watching them rob the bank.
It's not always legal.
Essentially, you're finding methods in ways of stealing the content.
It's not illegal, it's just not perfectly legal.
You know, we can't get arrested for it.
On Monday, I spent 8 hours tuning into a court hearing. It's in a court case involving Allarco, which is a company you might better know as Super Channel. Now, Super Channel is currently involved in a long court case with retailers of a little something commonly known as an Android box. And the retailers selling the Android box, in this instance, the ones involved in the court hearing with Allarco, well, that's London Drugs, Staples, Canada Computers, and Best Buy. Now, these Android boxes are problematic. They're piracy devices available for just a few $100s, and they allow for streaming of free TV and free movie content. Edmonton-based Allarco is taking these 4 retailers to court for various copyright violations. And since Allarco is based in Alberta, the court case is being heard here in Alberta, where I'm at. Allarco pays content producers and movie producers for the right to broadcast their product. And then people like you and me then pay Super Channel so that we can see the content that Super Channel has paid for. But along comes these little too good to be true streaming boxes in the middle of it all. And I say too good to be true because there's a real hitch here for the regular consumer outside of the financial losses that Allarco is experiencing because of the piracy. This is what Chinese infiltration really looks like on a day-to-day basis. It isn't always the mandarins in Beijing putting pressure on the NBA to prevent pro-Hong Kong messaging to be printed on the back of NBA jerseys. And it's not necessarily the always in-your-face Justin Trudeau and the Liberals refusing to declare what China is doing to the Uyghur ethnic and religious minority to be a genocide happening in China. And it's not Chinese spy agency masquerading as a telecom company, Huawei, buying sponsored ads to talk about just how great they are in the National Post, a newspaper which takes a lot of money from Justin Trudeau every single week. It's often a lot more sinister and sneaky sometimes. Actually, it's more sinister and sneaky as a rule. And this is how China spies on you and gains access to everything that your Gmail account controls through these made-in-China Android boxes. China's offering you something for free, but it's never really for free, is it? Because these piracy devices are like a Chinese listening device in your home. You get free movies and sports. You just have to let China into your house and then give them access to everything about you through malware. These things are infested with malware, and trusted Canadian retailers are selling them to unsuspecting Canadians. Big box stores are selling devices full of dangerous malware that robs Canadian broadcasters like Super Channel of exclusive content that they've already paid for, while simultaneously infecting your life with Chinese spy malware. Now, like I said, I sat in on 8 hours of arguments in the hearing on Monday by WebEx. The hearing is at the law courts in Edmonton in the Court of Queen's Bench. I'm going to swap out with my colleague Cian Bexty, who is on COVID quarantine for the next 2 weeks. He's going to cover the case in the coming days. He's perfectly healthy, but, you know, those are Justin Trudeau's COVID rules. Cian just came back from Florida. So he's going to take over reporting on the case for the coming 3 days. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. At Rebel News, we'll never take a penny from Justin Trudeau. We'll never be bought and paid for. But because of that, we require the support of folks like you at home. One of the best ways to support us, though, actually doesn't cost a thing. Just like and share our content and click subscribe so you never miss a video.